Right to our top story tonight. An undercover task force in West Central Georgia interrupts what authorities call a highly organized dogfight with spectators from across the country in attendance. News at 9's Dante Renzulli spoke to a woman in Meriwether County who was awakened by suspects breaking into her house to get away from police. Dante?
Well, this dogfighting event was no amateur undertaking. According to police, there was a lot of money being wagered, and it was complete with professional catering.
Sheriff Chuck Smith and his team, comprised of 10 different agencies, descended into the woods down a quiet dead-end street in Greenville. With the help of helicopters, they tracked down and arrested 34 people suspected of gambling and watching pit bulls kill each other.
It was a psycho. We heard them come in just like they were tearing down the house, you know. And they said they saw 3 boys come in the house.
Georgia Williams is describing what she heard when 3 men broke into her house to get away from police. Agents caught up with them and all the men were arrested.
He was awful. Awful, you know, as old as I am, you know, trying to run in the house like that, you know. I was just confused, you know, I was just upset.
Sheriff Smith believes the suspects chose this area because of its mostly elderly population, who they didn't think would notice what was going on.
I am very appalled and outraged that this event would have occurred in our community.
Over 25 vehicles were parked in the woods nearby, and all of them were seized, including a catering truck from LaGrange.
They were preparing fried chicken, fried fish, and buffalo wings to those that were there, either participating in or spectating in this event.
They also recovered 4 firearms and nearly $30,000 in cash from the people they arrested, some of whom had traveled as far away as Michigan and Arkansas. We can't show you the 2 surviving dogs that are now in police custody because their injuries are too graphic. But shelter volunteers say they're both expected to make a full recovery.
I don't think it would be fair for me to throw 2 humans into a pit and see how they fight. So to me, I think it's the worst thing about the world.
With 34 people now in jail, Sheriff Smith is hoping that he sent a message to criminals who are thinking about holding their next dogfighting event in his county.
I'm saying that anybody that promotes or profits from this type of an event, this barbaric event, we will aggressively seek prosecution against you.
County shelter volunteers tell me that one of the dogs should be released in about 2 weeks, while the other will need a lot more time to heal. Now, people interested in adopting one of these dogs can apply, but they'll have to be patient and face a very strict screening process. Jason and Barbara.
All right, thank you, Dante.